Yeah, let me check what I am loading. Yeah, yes. Okay, I'm loading. Yeah, correct. I'm loading the browser. Yeah, yeah, so good. Yeah, yeah. Let us deal with start with the JavaScript introduction. Okay, and yeah, I'll go with yeah. This is the first section. We are getting started with JavaScript, and as the title name of the slide indicates, what we are dealing with this in this section is what is JavaScript, like introduction of the JavaScript, and its history. Okay, what is JavaScript does? JavaScript is a high-level interpreted programming language primarily used to create a dynamic and interactive features on websites. It is a core technology of web alongside HTML and CSS. What you can do animation, we can do validation, we can do content update, we can do and more to web pages. We can add additional functional to any web page. Okay, animation sliders and all those things we can add through JavaScript. Okay, it's a, if it is run on a client browser, then it is called a front end client side loading. Okay, a browser if it is downloaded. If it is fetching from the server side any database or API details or anything, it can be done through Node.js, okay, which is written in C++. Okay, this can be done with the server side interaction can be done through Node.js a component. Okay, it can be done through this. Okay, and the see what are the features we have. Okay, we will deal with next what is the difference between client side and server side in next just in a few minutes. Okay, key features of JavaScript. What it is a dynamically typed language. What dynamically typed language? Dynamically means while declare you see in Java or C and C++, what we'll do if you are before assigning your variable to a variable, we'll declare it in float like that. Here not required. We can assign a value to the same variable first string, next integer. It will take the latest value, whatever the type should be converted automatically. There is no restriction on just same variable value should be assigned here. Okay, let's say this is the flexibility it gives the JavaScript and interpreted programming language. It is a interpreted language. Okay, it will directly on the browser without needing of compilation and event driven. It supports like clicks. Like if you click on something, you can change some other value or hovering something. You can do input changes, blur event, on focus. Okay, here also on change event. Like this, we can do many changes can be done through different events. Okay, a click here, double click event, like that. Okay, and object oriented. These are the key features of JavaScript. Okay, it allows the creation and manipulation of objects, enabling modular and reusable code. What happens in a what is the use of object oriented concept? It is the reusability and modularization of the code, the restriction, the separating the MEC architecture, like model view controller things. Okay, like that can be objects. It can be done through interaction of the objects. Okay, real time objects we can work with that. Okay, this is the concept of object oriented. These are all the features of whose concept will be used, the suppose inheritance and abstraction, all those things can be done. It is a versatile language and it is a both front end and back end. When we are doing with the back end, we need to install no, okay. This and we can work with mobile apps and game development also, and many more can be done through JavaScript. It is a high-level program, and it is a cross-platform. Works on most on all browsers and platforms. Platforms means like a Windows, Linux, and Mac OS, and many other operating systems. And common uses of the JavaScript, where will do use usually commonly in the DOM manipulation. As I told in the click events like that, no, there is anything you want to change it or the runtime, we can do through the DOM manipulation of the lucrative done through HTML CSS. We can add a functionality through JavaScript. And formally, there we are using. And formalization. Suppose you are inputting your email, you want to test only it should take email. And suppose you are inputting a mobile number, it should take only digits. Like that. Validation. Before submitting the story in a DB, like DB can be Mongo, JSON DB, and no, or it can be like Postgres or MySQL DB where we can store it. Before that, we will validate and store the required value and necessary value only. For that validation, we will use JavaScript combination. Interactive is like I told in the sliders, models, and pop-ups. Okay, and menus also. Like this, we can use where interaction is needed. We can use JavaScript. Okay, and like fetch API, we can fetch and display all those things like a just call or even jQuery or anything. We can do so. jQuery is written in JavaScript only. There is a library and data handling. This fetching and displaying can be done through JavaScript. Okay. That's when you are dealing with Node. And another application we can do many more others also. Single page applications like built through the JavaScript frameworks like responsive websites like frameworks like Angular, React, and Vue.js. Okay, the React is a library and Vue.js is also library. Angular is a framework. Okay, this we can work with the Angular has different versions. We started with the Angular JS all those things. Okay, we can deal with different things. The single page applications can be done. Okay, and okay, this example code, you'll see this one. Okay, now let me copy this. Okay, copy is not there. Okay, no, let me copy. Also, okay. I think I have already. No need. Okay, copy this. Let me check whether it is loading or not. Okay, let's see. Okay, and now let me check. Okay, loading. Okay, good. See, now we have add one tag. Okay, with ID. Okay, ID means it is identifier we use for any tag or anything to identify differently with other one. Here also button we have ID my button and my text. Okay, you should know HTML CSS before going coming to this basics. Okay, and yeah, my text. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, document dot get element by ID, what we are thinking. It is a DOM interaction. I want to tell you example of DOM interaction. What changing the text on button click? When you click on this button, click me. We'll do the change. You click the button. This text will change. Why? Because here we are assigning inner text these things to this one. Okay, that's what these things. Okay, now let me load this. Okay, let me load this where it is now. Okay, no, no. Okay, where it is, let me take copy of file. Okay, see your copy both. Okay, like here. Okay, see here it loaded. Now let me check whether it is loading or not. Yeah, loading. Yeah, see now here, if you click on this, the see you click the button. Okay, changing text. Okay, this can be done through. This is what dynamic addition. What is it called? The on click event. What is the click event here? Okay, like this it can be done. We are additional. We will deal with the coming classes. Okay, here what happens? We have there are the different ways of declaration of the variables until next one. Let us deal with the basics. What I am explaining. Okay, see. We have these are the features and common uses that we are done through. Okay, what the it is the history will first let us learn the history. What is in the when the JavaScript it is designed by Netscape Navigator developer. Okay, the Netscape Navigator was the earlier a browser which is the most used one. Okay, that is the first version. Okay, when before the Internet Explorer came, there is a Microsoft product Internet Explorer 3. Okay, there they used instead of JavaScript they used JavaScript for them. Here the JavaScript was defined. First it was a Mocha. Okay, it was named with Mocha, and after that it was renamed to LiveScript. Okay, then again, yeah, Java is getting popular. So in order to gain the advantage or something we can call this to like that we it was named as JavaScript. Okay, it is an interpreted language. Okay, that is come. Okay, here what is to capitalize, okay, on the popularity of the Java. Okay, here they made it JavaScript. Okay, and again, when they released, when Netscape has launched the version 1.1 with the Netscape Navigator 3, do make a standardized, make it in order to compete with the license, all those things. They made it as they made contacted the European computer manufacturers. Okay, this is a full form. Okay, where it is pronounced as ECMA. Okay, which is JavaScript is written, it is called ES6. After that, ECMA, this standardized license all came into interaction with this team, and it is named as E6. Advantage of all the additional standardization things make general purpose and platform under neutral scripting language. They have come up with it, they interacted with these people, and they built with new things, ISO and IEC. What is ISO and IEC? International Organization of Standardization and International Electro-Technical Commissions. Okay, they made it ECMAScript, and then in 2015, okay, that came with ES6 like that. Okay, this is the history. Okay, in the it is started in 1995. By 1997, it was named with by cooperation with the European Computer Manufacturer Association. JavaScript 1.1 came with ES6. Okay, ECMA version. Okay, then later it converted to ES6. What before that, what we are dealing now, this is a declaration of the, this is the history. Okay, and this again, after that we have come up with different things. See what happens here. There are this JavaScript engine was made. Okay, again web browser response for interpreting and executing JavaScript. It includes parser, the parsing language, to do parser the things to convert compiler to machine code, interpreter run the compiler code. Okay, they made a notable engine, the Chrome browser they people are dealing with the V8 engine. Okay, to this to interact with the Node.js, all those things. And Spider Monkey is the Firefox browser. This is the engine, okay, browser engine. Okay, this is Safari JavaScript core. These are the engines. What is the engine does is a component of a web browser responsible for interpreting and executing JavaScript code. Okay, it's a component. Okay, this engines, and it includes parser to analyze the code and a compiler to convert it to machine code. A JavaScript engine, what it contains, it is a to both a browser to make this interpreting and converting into machine code. This all things can be done through this engine. Okay. Additionally, came with Node.js as a C++ program written in C++ and make the server side things. Okay. In the in just in time constant and compiler JavaScript to convert it to bytecode for improved performance. So, say fast loading, all those things, many advantage to gain many advantage used with JavaScript engines. Okay, and what I was telling, yeah, this one. Okay, these things. Now, what? Yeah, what? One more thing I want to tell. And one more thing I want to tell, the client side versus server side. Okay, when through Node.js we can interact with the server side. Okay, suppose you want to store anything in the database, like database we can call, let's say, like the interaction, the JSON detail, MongoDB thing, the API fetching or API related details we done through Node.js. This is a client side means if it is executed on the browser side, it is a client side. And if it is interacting with the server, means stored somewhere in the DB and like fetching those details is called server side language. Okay, those can be done through this JavaScript. Okay, and yeah, this is what I want to see here. What is in? See, this can be platform. This what happens. The browser it is a server it is client side and but also operate on server side using platform like Node.js. It is a platform. Okay, here can be used to for front end back end with Node.js like this. Okay, like this server side interaction. Okay, and even API this can be done. Okay, see here. Okay, fetching. Okay, data handling things can be done through the JavaScript. These are details. Now let us discuss the variables. What are variables? Okay. Now a variable is a this is a way to declare a variable where variable before ES6. Okay, after ES6 the variable is let me say like this. Okay? And they we have to use camel case. Better to use the let keyword method only. But before if it is not assigned any value, it is undefined. Okay, if it is not assigned any value but defined declared, then it is called 1 minute. I love it. Hmm? Yeah, implement here variable. Okay, we are declared. Okay, it is a variable name can be any valid identifier. What is that identifier? It is a case sensitive one, and it's a, can contain letters, numbers, underscores, and dollar signs. But it can start with letter, underscore, or dollars. Anyone can be among three. It can start with anything. Variable names cannot use reserved words. Like reserved words like for, let, where, all these things. Okay, off, continue, and switch, all many more. We'll deal with what are the keyword, reserved words are keywords. We cannot use the function. Okay, all those things we cannot use as a variable names. Okay, this is what we are dealing now. So let us execute the program. Now we have seen the program, right? And now this is the way to declare. Now suppose we can make it as a where also. Where, okay, where. Okay, see hello Indians. Okay, now let us see the output. What is the way we can see this output? We can see the output in the browser. Okay, see this is the example. Now click is over seen. Okay, now let me check the browser instruction. The console log. See console log. What is allow Indians? Where we are done this one we are done here. Okay, see allow Indians we are assigned here. This one we are declaring. This is the way to console dir you can use or console log you can use. Okay, usually console dir it gives more details. Okay, let message one welcome we can assign in the same line like this or and display, or we can do declare first define and declare a variable, then we can assign a variable. If variable is not declared, see what, suppose the variable is not declared. Okay, see it is not declared. Okay, what happens now? The error comes. Okay, let it display this also. We'll do one more thing. Okay, now let it display. Now suppose do it one more. M capital. What I want to say caps. What is case sensitive? See, M is capital. No, this M message, this message, and this is the two different variables they wanted to say. That's what. Okay. Now see. So what you will get error? What is the uncaught reference error? Message is not defined. Capital M is not defined. Okay. Okay. Not defined. Okay, capital M is not defined, that's why they want to tell. Okay, in line number 23, is right? Line number 23. This M is not defined. Okay, this is a multi-line comment. Okay, or we can have a single line comment like this. Okay, and this is a multi-line comment. Okay, this is what. Okay, and before that, okay, we can ask what is dynamically typed. I want to say. Suppose now here where message equal to welcome. Now let us take here. Okay. Now let me take okay here. Okay. Now suppose let me remove this this comment. Okay, commented right. We reload it. Okay, reload it. Okay. Okay, now document is not saved. Now what happened? Later you will forget. Will comment this first. I'll comment this. Okay, comment this. Okay, I'll multi-line comment. You can also do like this. Okay, and like this. Right? Now suppose now what happened? The message. Now, what is statically timed? Difference between statically and dynamic. See, message you have assigned hello Indians and this and welcome to JavaScript, right? Message equal to now. Let me take this. Okay, equal to 100. We can assign. See, 100. This is called ultra. We can change at runtime also. Okay, that's what we can change anything. Okay, and any different data types also. How could you check data now? See, before here, let me check. Now let me clear this. Okay. Now let me load this. Or see now here type of is used to check the type what type it is. Okay. Type of okay type of okay is used to check message. See message the string. Suppose now I am assigning okay okay now message equal to okay equal to 10 okay 100. Okay, now type of message. Okay, see number. Okay, its kind of number is see like this. Okay, this way this is called flexible language. Okay, this is a dynamically typed language. This is what it is. See. Okay, now again, what is it dealt with? These are different from these are types that we this is from the C sharp and Java and other languages like C, C++. Okay, and this is the ECMAScript standard. The better to use let instead of where. Okay, we have used already here the let and where. Okay, these are the things. And what happens here? Okay, here the variable we have to learn with how to declare and define a variable. Okay, but what is an identifier? Okay, identifier. Message here is message identifier. If you are assigning a value, hello, hello, this is a called literal. This is called literal. Okay, these things. Okay, need literal. Okay, these things. And it's a good practice to use let keyword to declare a variable. Okay, since it's a master standard, latest standard, we'll just learn the differences between all those things. Initializing a variable, we can do let message declare and do allow like this and do that, or we can do in a single line. How we did here, let's see where equal to. We can convert this also to let and we can assign and a single line and console log. Okay, console dir, console log. Okay, see, we can same line we can do that also. See, still output applies. Okay, still output. See, see, okay, still output. So, okay, now let us deal with other things. Okay, what is undefined and declared? Suppose I told already, miss undefined. If we capital M is a case sensitive, no, here if you are not assigning any value, then see if I now, if I do console log here, this is undefined. It will show undefined. Okay, console log. Because We are defined, send a value here, then only it is defined. Now it is undefined. Let us see control there. Now, what is that? Okay, here, right? Right? Now, you'll see undefined. This is also a type. Now, suppose if we display here type of message, okay? Now, it is a one of the type of the type of the message. Okay. Now, that is typo. Okay. Suppose like typo. Okay. See undefined. Where is this? No. Wait. Saved or not? Typo. Console log we have to do. Okay. Or is console log. Then it will show what is just it is. Okay. Now to typo. Hmm? Yeah. Now no error. See now, suppose if I load it, see undefined like this. Like this we can do. Okay, now suppose this event value we are already dealt with. Okay, this is the that we working with the events. Okay. Then now what happens? This is suppose I told already undependent difference between undeclared, declared, and undeclared. Okay, if you are not assigning a value and if you are not at all defined a variable, declared a variable and using it. Okay, suppose our example as shown in this. See, we are not case sensitive as well as it is undeclared. Since it is not declared, so it throws a error. Or we can take counter. Why to come? Nowhere it is declared. No? Will give error. See, give error. Uncaught reference error. Counter is not defined. So this is the undeclared. The undefined. Here message is undefined. See, the undeclared. Not a sense. Something value is not sense. So it is undefined. But it is undeclared. Counter is undeclared. Okay, and we dealt with what is case sensitive. Now let us think other concepts like suppose okay. Now function is a keyword. Okay, this cannot be variable name. And add is the name of the function. These are called parameters. Okay, if you are parameters and return a plus b, we are summing and returning. And see, we can pass directly the value. Let us see. Now let x equal to 5 and let y equal to 10. And we are storing the returning. Since it is returning, we are storing in sum. Okay, console log sum means it will give 10 plus 5, 15. Okay, okay let us stop this. Okay, let us stop this. This counter. See, 15 is coming. Now suppose we can pass directly also. 5, sum 7. What it will be? Now the value will be 12. Okay. Okay, 12. See, 12 is coming. Okay. Okay, 12. These are called arguments. Okay. A and B are called parameters. You can see here. See. Okay. See. Label it, say parameter b. Okay, any type, it can be anyone, the value. Okay. Parameter 5 comma 7. Here by age, these are called arguments. Okay, here also a is a parameter. Okay, let's see. Log sum we are done. Okay, this is the basics what you wanted to deal. See, we are dealt with what is the difference between the initializing and then we have to use it better to use let ES6 standard and the naming convention should be like camel case. Okay, first letter should be this first word letter should be small and next word letter should be capital. Start with capitalized letter. Okay, this is what the best standard we are to follow. Okay. Hmm? See, if you want to know what is who built who history you are reading, right? See history who has written this Netscape all these things we can check here. This is Wikipedia details and what is about Internet Explorer what it is when it was then you can see these things. Okay, and what is JavaScript all those things can be seen here also. What is about it? Okay. And then you can see the European, what it is also, you can see the Wikipedia details. Okay. Let's see, these are what is X mastering, the details can be learned. Okay, that is things. Okay, and I shown already what is the reference, and these are the two ways to declare let and where. Okay, the here also is shown. We can declare where, but better practice, best practice to use let. Okay, here, okay, the things. Okay, the thing. This is what the concepts. The okay, this is what wanted to deal with. Okay, now yeah, these are things I want to deal today. The interaction, the interaction phase things. Okay. Next, we'll be seeing. Okay, you can check this will be attached in the short URL. It will be attached in the YouTube description. Okay, you can go through all these things. Okay, what is server side? What is the key features? Okay, about the JavaScript. These are the basics I want to teach today. Okay, thanks for joining.